Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's been about a week since I've actually filmed a video. It's been busy trying to get back in the swing of things. I'm hoping that this is the start of daily uploads for the next week or so, and then we'll see kind of where we go after that point. But I'm hoping it will stay kind of in that way. Okay, so today what we're doing, as you can tell, is we're rebuilding the Bengals. Now you're probably saying like, do they really need rebuilt? The answer to that is no. They are a Super Bowl contending team each and every year. Unfortunately, this year Burrow got hurt. Jake Browning stepped in. He didn't do bad, but it just wasn't. It wasn't Joe Burrow. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push them over the edge to win that Super Bowl. Um, and like all these rebuilds, unfortunately, they traded Joe Mixon, but Madden doesn't update it, understandably so. So we will start at the beginning of free agency. So I get to do whatever I want starting at the beginning of free agency. All right, to start this out, my goodness, it's pretty obvious I haven't recorded in a week. We're just gonna check out the team here, because I'll be honest, I don't even know what we're working with. Here is our team before free agency. We gotta fix the offensive line. That's one big thing. If you're wondering why Browning is starting, it's because Burrow is still technically hurt. Um, T. Higgins will probably franchise tag, like they did in real life, and then trade him. Also, tight end is something that we need to fix. They got Gesicki in real life. I might look to the draft for a tight end. We'll have to see kind of who is in this draft. And then defensively, I think we're pretty good. I think there's very little on this team that I don't like. And one guy that we are going to keep throughout this entire thing is DJ Turner. All right, he's an absolute dog. He's from Michigan. I mean, you can see my Ohio State blanket right here. Not a Michigan fan, but DJ Turner is a dog. 97 speed. He's going to be good. He's going to stay on the team all the way throughout until we win a Super Bowl. But I really do like this team, defensively especially. A defensive tackle would be nice, but I mean, even a middle linebacker would be too. But I like this team how it is for the most part. A few small changes could get us a Super Bowl within the next couple of years. All right, so to start this off, we're going to accept Jamar's fifth-year option, obviously. Um, It'd be crazy not to. His re-sign interest is terrible, though, so we might have to trade him. T. Higgins, I don't know if we're going to be able to get a deal done. This is probably that. That's probably going to be the highest I can go. And he's coming back on a contract. We still might trade him. Chidobe Awuzie, I don't know. I don't know about him. And then DJ Reader also. Both have low re-sign interest. Tyler Boyd is going to have to go. Um, yeah, I mean, there's just not many people on here that I would really consider keeping. DJ Reader is one of them, though. If we could get Reader back, that would be huge. He is not interested in re-signing. Um, Hopefully this will do it. Yeah, he's gone. DJ Reader is leaving us. He is 30 years old though, so I'm not like terribly upset by that. And then we'll offer a Woozy. We'll give him a little more than we were to give Reader, but he's also not going to re-sign, unfortunately. So I think the strategy that I'm going to take is we are struggling in a few different positions. Left tackle is one of them, or tackle is one of them. We need to get an offensive line. Um, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get some veterans like Tyron Smith. I'm not saying I'm going after him. I think he's a little too costly for us. But going after older guys who, you know, play a couple more years and then drafting somebody underneath them to, help them progress while these guys are starting to go out of the league here. That's my hope. Patrick Queen would be awesome to sign. I think he's just going to be too expensive. Um, yeah, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do here, but we're gonna look. So the first guy we're gonna offer is Isaiah Simmons. He does not have really any interest in signing with us, but if I could get him for that much, I would 100% do it. He has no other offers, so I like making that offer to him. I'm a fan of that. I am a big fan of that. Next up, we're gonna go with Sebastian Joseph Day. I mean, obviously, there's better guys out there, but he's a lot cheaper, and that's kind of what we're looking at. Guys we can get on short-term deals that will be around for a couple years, but we can move on to younger guys soon as well. That's kind of what we're looking for, so that works out well. So looking through free agency, there's not really a left guard, a right guard, or a right tackle that I want to sign. So what I think I'm going to do is try and get Connor Williams. He is a center, and then move either him or I don't know how to pronounce his name correctly, so don't get on me if it's not the right. Ted Karras, move him to one of the guard positions and see kind of how that works out. Now, finally, we are going to offer Tyrell Dodson. We need outside linebackers. And then, we do desperately need a right tackle, a tight end, and a wide receiver. So those are going to be our focuses in the draft. Honestly, I'm good with running a rookie because it'll save us a little bit of money, and we do need the money to re-sign Jamar Chase next season, hopefully. I don't know if he's going to want to come back. If not, we're going to have to trade him, which I don't want to do, obviously. But that is going to be our free agency. Hopefully, we get some signings. We signed Dodson. And then we did get Connor Williams as well. Isaiah Simmons, that's a big one. I'm happy about that one. And Sebastian Joseph Day. I think we got every single person that we went after. Honestly, I'm good with that. Now, the last thing I'm going to do here in the first week of free agency is I'm going to put Joe Mixon on the trade block. We want a little bit of realism in this. I don't think either. They traded him in real life. Obviously, he didn't have a place there in the future. I want to keep it that way. I don't think he did. I think Joe Mixon is a guy that they did need to move on from. So yeah, I think that's a good move for us as well. So that's what we're going to do. Now, one last thing we are going to try is signing Micah Hyde to a 1-year, $7 million contract. He has a lot of interest in coming to Cincinnati for some reason, and he is going to sign with us, but that's a great depth move. You can't get too much depth in the DB position. And this won't update him into the lineup, but this will update our lineup how it should look. Maybe. Yeah, it does. So, I mean, I'm good with this. Oh, it does put him in. I'm good with this. This is a solid lineup. This is a very solid lineup. I'll take this. All right, so now we're entering the draft. I don't know what pick we have. We have 18. I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. And honestly, now that I think about it, we're going to look and see if we could possibly trade away Joe Mixon for a higher pick. I don't know if we can, but it's worth a try. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to hold on to Joe Mixon. I went through a couple trades. I mean, they were close, but I don't know. I don't think a higher pick is really going to help us turn into a Super Bowl winning team in the next couple seasons, which is what I'm trying to do. I don't know. I think we can still get a great guy back in these positions. So what we're going to do is we're going to draft the left tackle, Brandon Reiner. He is a hidden development. I don't know. There were not many great picks that we could have made there. Now we just hope that we can get a good tight end and keep going. Tight end is what we're looking for here. Wide receiver as well. If we could get a good wide receiver, I wouldn't mind that. So who we're going to draft is Matthew Wallace, tight end here. And he is hidden development. I'm happy to see that. He looked like a dog in his physicals. He looked pretty good. He's also an Ohio State Buckeye. Had to do it. I had to pull the trigger, and we got a Buckeye on the team. Now I am looking for a wide receiver, and I have not been impressed with any that I've seen so far. But we do have to remember this is a wide receiver three, so maybe over the years they can develop, which is what we're hoping for. And I think we're going to go with Carlos Hernandez. I think he's the best option here. He is normal development. He has 93 speed, though. That's what we wanted. Now, for our last couple picks, I'm going to go and look for a cornerback. Offensive line and defensive tackle are also on my mind. And then possibly another. Why can't I think? Tight end. Another tight end would be nice as well, because we need as many as we can get, because we have about one on the roster right now. Okay, so we are going to go with Nick McLaughlin. The only reason I'm doing this is because he is 6'2", and his speed is not like amazing, but he's 6'2". That's going to help a lot. Actually, his speed is pretty good. 91 speed. I'll take that for a what, fourth round cornerback. Although he was wearing number 20, and that is the Eli Apple number for the Bengals. That's scary. That is scary. I also did realize we don't really need another. Oh, what am I thinking here? Defensive tackle. We don't really need one right now. I think we're just going to take the best tight end that we can find and go with that. Now, this guy's physicals look pretty good. It's iffy, but we're taking Peter Walton. He's not as fast, but I'm hoping he is a little better blocker. It says he's a vertical threat, but I'm hoping he can block a little better for us. And then from here on out, doesn't really matter who we get. I'm just going to make a few picks, and we'll see what our guys look like at the end of this. All right, so we are seeing our draft recap. Our first round pick is a 74 overall. That's pretty good. A 67 tight end. He is a hidden dev, so I mean that's all right. But I was hoping he'd be a little higher. A 75 overall wide receiver in the third round is pretty good, though. That's pretty dang good. And then after that, we just didn't get great picks, unfortunately. But I mean, they'll develop. They'll get a little better, and hopefully, they can fill in well on this team. For now, I think we are going to stick with Joe Mixon. There were a few good trade offers that I saw. We don't have a running back. We don't have a running back that could take his spot. If there's one in free agency, then we'll consider moving on from Mixon, but I don't know. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire is out in free agency. We're going to sign him just because he's only $2 million, and we have the money. So figure why not? And hopefully we can get some offers for Mixon. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a guy that I would consider, if it's a good enough trade, moving on from Mixon. So now we're going to check out the trades. Montez Sweat would be kind of nasty. Montez Sweat would be good. Tank Dell and a lot of picks. Byron Murphy, that's one I'd consider as well. Joey Porter, I might consider that over Byron Murphy. Cosme, Cooper Kupp, Jonathan Jones, J.C. Horn. That might be the pick. I'm not going to lie. I like that one. And then the rest of these, I don't really care for that much. Joey Bosa. And then Patrick Queen, too, who just got on a new contract with them. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the Joey Porter. We need a better cornerback. He's young. He's big. He's physical. That's a guy that you want on your roster. Joey Porter, welcome to the team. Now, I just realized that we traded him within the division. Would the Bengals and Steelers ever trade? Probably not. I forgot that I'm on the Bengals. I keep going to the same depth chart when I don't need to. I forgot that we're on the Bengals. So, my bad. My bad on that one. But we got Joey Porter now. Joey Porter's a dog. And looking at this roster, I mean, obviously tight end does not look great. I don't know why Wallace is a 59 overall. Oh, it's our tight end. I was thinking it was Hernandez. I'm like, what is Hernandez? Whatever. We're good. I like this. I like this quite a bit. Volson is the only guy that I'm like, we could probably make that a little better. Um, but honestly, I like the offense. Running back is a little bit of a struggle as well. And then defensively, I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good. D tackle obviously needs a little bit of help, but we're going to make Isaiah Simmons the one over Jermaine Pratt. Battle is going to be good. Hopefully, he develops well. And I really do like what we've got cooking here. I think this is pretty good. This is very good. So what we're gonna do is we are going to sim to midseason and see where we're at. Um, if I'm being honest, I don't think that this year is. I don't think this year is going to be the Super Bowl year. I don't know. I assume that we're going to make the playoffs, but I don't know how far we will make in the playoffs. I think it'll be a tight race for the playoffs. I think we'll get the 6 or 7 seed. That's my hope. At the midseason mark, we are 4-3. I'll take that for now. Obviously, we want to be better. You can see Joe Burrow is in the top 3 for passing. I don't know exactly. Our offense is looking good. Burrow's having a heck of a season, and defense is last in the NFL. Defense is last in the NFL. Okay. Okay. We have our issue. With how good the offense is doing, I wouldn't normally do this, but I think we're gonna make some trades. Uh I it looks like passing. Passing is what's really killing us. We're not terrible in the run game. Oh, that's offense. That's the issue. Okay, we have a great pass offense. We are really good pass. No, we're terrible. We're the worst in the league in pass defense. And okay, we're terrible on both. We're not getting many sacks. Um, we are getting fumbles. It looks like, kind of, not really. And then 7 interceptions. That's cool and all, but what are we doing wrong? Okay, I think I realized. We're gonna change our we're gonna change our scheme. I don't know if the 4-3 is a good fit. It's 100% fit for our team. We're gonna change the defensive playbook then. I don't think I've never used the Bengals, but I don't think it's that great. If I'm being honest, I would probably not say that it's that great. We're gonna go with this, and then we're also going to look and see if there's anybody on the trade block and go from there. Okay, I think our best option is to leave our defense the way it is. I know that sounds terrible, but I just didn't see anything that I was really a fan of. Now we do have an issue. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is injured, so we're going to have to pick up another running back. And honestly, Michael Carter, welcome to the squad. Um, I don't know. That might be our issue is running back for offense. Although we are one of the best offenses, if not the best offense in the league, defense just needs to step it up, and it's a young defense. Like I get it. That's okay. We're young. That's fine. But we got to figure it out. And we do have veterans in the defense that should make it a little better. I'm hoping changing the scheme will push us into the playoffs. And then hopefully, you know, our big players like Micah Hyde, Hendrickson, they can make some plays. Joey Porter can make some, and really, step up the defense the last couple of weeks here. So we did make the playoffs at 10-7, and we are playing the Bills in the wild card round. Looking through, that is messed up. Joe Burrow might have won MVP. Our offense finished second in yards, and defense did step it up a little bit, not last in the league. We'll take it. Yearly awards, Joe Burrow did win MVP. He won MVP. That's all you can ask for. I don't know how he didn't win Offensive Player of the Year when he won MVP, but that's fine. We do have Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson. I almost said Ted Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson in there. We also had Carlos Hernandez in for Offensive Player of the Year. We got to check his stats. Hold on. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Hopefully that's a development trait right there. The upgrade. And then Wallace does pretty well too. What did Hernandez do? What did he do? We don't have anybody in here. But Joe Mixon won best running back on our rivals there. Carlos Hernandez had a better season than Jamar Chase. Hold on. Higgins had the best season. That's why. 15 touchdowns. Look how well that ball was spread out, though. 1,200 for Higgins, 11 for Jamar, 11 for Hernandez, and then 800 for Wallace. That's phenomenal. That's what you want. That's amazing. We got a three-headed monster here at wide receiver. I guess Hernandez was the right pick. And then Wallace, hopefully, is upgrading as well. Keeps going. We do have to look at, or they already did. They might have already re-signed Jamar. We'll focus on that later. We're in the playoffs right now. And looking at our team, I hope it's got better. I hope it's got better. Fingers crossed. Somebody got a development upgrade. And Higgins is injured. Higgins is injured. Great. Okay, Wallace is getting better. Hernandez is definitely getting better. Upset that we didn't get a development trait upgrade for him, but that's fine. And then, defensively, we look all right. I don't know why Simmons' morale is so bad. But I'm happy with what we've got right now. I don't know if we're a Super Bowl winning team this year. It'd be nice. It'd be a quick video. My guess is no. But we do beat the Bills in the first round, and now we got to go against the Chiefs. This is going to be it. Chiefs are going to beat us, and okay. We could get this done. We could get this done right here. 1 year rebuild of the Bengals. If this works, make me GM. Higgins is back, healthy. We like to see that. Defense doesn't look like we have any injuries. Though we might do this. Playing against the Dolphins. Who else is playing this week? Niners and the Cowboys. How did the Cowboys go 15-2? And then, okay, timeout. Look at third place in passing leaders. Jake Browning. Jake Browning had a season. What the heck? Okay. Putting that aside, the 6 and the 7 seed in the AFC and the 1 and the 2 seed in the NFC. I'm excited. It's been working, so we're just going to sim like this. We're not going to go through the whole thing. We won. We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl in the first year. Okay, I like genuinely cannot believe this. Okay. So, defense held the Dolphins to 7 points, and we're going to the Super Bowl. I got an achievement for winning MVP. You'll take that too, I guess. I'm going to switch this real quick. Now I have full control over everything team-wise. So I forgot that if I don't do that, I can't re-sign players if we lose. If we win, we're done. We rebuilt this team in 1 year. I'll take that. I will take that. And Wallace. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Joe Burrow is now an X Factor. You got Hernandez, who is a superstar. He went from bronze to a superstar. Or regular, normal development to a superstar. Wallace is a superstar. Defense, you got to have somebody, right? Yeah, we do. Hendrickson is an X Factor now. My goodness, what a first year. Okay. All right. We are going to sim it in real time and see how, what happens. Bengals fans, if you guys want a new GM, I'm free. I'll take the job. Uh, you know, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. We're not playing. We're just watching the simulation. Whenever we do this, we get hurt. We lose. It's painful. I'm hoping not this time. I'm hoping not this time around. As I'm going to fix this real quick. The Niners have the football, and they're gonna score pretty early on here. It's 7-0. This is it's gonna be close. 7-7. We score. Joe Burrow put together a drive, and we give up a bomb to end the first half. We're gonna have to come back here in the second half, moving it well, and then we have to punt it. And the Niners are moving it, and the Niners are now up 21-7. But we score. 4:38 left in this game. Can we do it? We need to stop here, and we don't. We don't get one. We don't get one. We don't get one. But the Bengals do score. We're gonna need an onside, and it was recovered by San Fran. Brock Purdy won a Super Bowl, and we're heartbroken. We're heartbroken. The city of Cincinnati is crushed, absolutely crushed right now. Wow. I thought we got it in the first year. I thought we did. I was excited, and now we're gonna have to do this all over again. That's depressing. But we do have a really good team now, and we have development upgrades, so we should be fine for the most part. We just got to get some re-signings here, and we're going to accept Daxton Hill's option. We're not bringing back Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We're not bringing back Michael Carter. We're gonna draft somebody. And honestly, if Micah Hyde only wants 2 mil, I'm giving him 2 mil. I don't know if he accepted that or not. I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Crap. Okay. Well, hopefully in free agency we can talk to him. Uh, and then we're gonna lose some guys, but honestly, that's fine. We can replace all these guys. Wow, that's depressing. That's depressing. First year we almost rebuilt, and we get beat in the Super Bowl by one score. I think that makes it all that much worse. Uh, yeah, none of these guys can. Unfortunate. Billy Turner we could negotiate with. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Um, which also means our draft pick is not going to be great. But we did get a lot of, like I said, we got a lot of people, like development trait upgrades, so we're fine with that. Now, see, Burrow had a great season. Burrow had an amazing season. Do we need a superstar running back? We don't. So that's what we're gonna look for. It would be really cool though. So the first guy we're gonna try to get is Grover Stewart. He wants 14 mil, and BJ Hill wanted less, but by 2 million, that's not gonna do much. I mean, like, we're gonna go after him. We're also going to look at bringing back Micah Hyde because he wants four. We could do four. Uh, he would be a good guy to bring back to the defense. Obviously, after putting together that type of season, that'd be amazing. Uh, and then I guess what we're looking for is offensive line. Still, we need inside. That's our big issue. Is we need inside, and unfortunately, I don't think there really is. Okay, there's Brandon Scherf, but I don't know if we have the money for him. Not really. We don't really have the money for him. We do not really have the money. So here's our team. A pre, free agency. I think we're fine for the most part. It really is just defensive tackle and, you know, yeah, defensive tackle. Volson, it would be nice to get out of there, but I'm not really that worried about him. And also a running back. We need a running back who isn't Chase Brown. I'm sorry. Just not that guy, unfortunately. We don't need a amazing guy. Like, we don't need Nick Chubb. It'd be cool. I mean, even Elijah Mitchell wouldn't be bad. He wouldn't be bad at all. He has a lot of interest in us. Dobbins is also somebody. Dobbins is 26. Mitchell's 27. Dobbins wants less. That's gonna have to be our determiner. Because what I'm hoping is this offseason we can make a big trade for somebody and fill in a spot there. As J.K. Dobbins does sign with us, and we also get Grover Stewart and Micah Hyde, so that really beefs up our defense. And then is anybody left over that we could maybe Scherf, Brandon Scherf? Can I give him less? I don't want to give him 7 a year. If he accepts that, I will be ecstatic. I will be thrilled if we can get Brandon Scherf on that. We got Brandon Scherf on that contract. Okay. All right. Okay. We are better than last year. We haven't even hit the draft yet. Do we have enough money to sign the players that we're going to draft? The answer to that is probably not. Is that my issue? Not really. No, this is awesome. This is great. This team is really good. If we are to lose the way that we did last year, I would be just completely bummed out. That O-line is amazing. That offense as a whole is pretty amazing. Dobbins is the only guy that you could look at and be like, but even still, like, we don't, that's awesome. Defense, strong safety might be our only issue. And even that is like, I don't think that's much of an issue. I'm a fan of this team. With that being said, we are going to sim to the draft. I'm happy with this. I'm really happy with this. Now, if we don't end up winning this year, Orlando Brown might have to be traded because he's making the second most money, and we need money to give to Jamar. This is Jamar's last year of his contract, which is why we need to win this year so badly. We're going to have the 31st pick this round. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what I'm getting here. We'll see what's out there. If we like something, we'll take it. But if not, then we'll just trade it away. I'm completely fine with that. All right, so after looking at the trades, there wasn't really much that we really could have taken. We're going to go with BJ Stevenson. He's normal dev. That's obviously not what you want to see. But the trades just weren't that good. They were all draft picks, and it was just like, it wasn't good enough to even consider. So yeah, I don't know. Next up, I think we're going to go with Steven Porter. I mean, he looks like a very solid defensive tackle. We possibly could have got him in the 3rd or 4th round, but we don't need much, we don't. So I might end up letting the CPU take over for the rest of this. I'm going to take a couple guards, and then after we take them, I think we're pretty much set. Unfortunately, there's nobody. There's no guards that are decent, so we might have to go with these guys. But all right, so checking out our draft recap. I didn't draft after the 3rd round. We got a decent 73. That's fine. He wasn't hidden dev, and then the rest are just not that great. Hartwell looks like he could have been a steal in the 5th round, but I mean, even then, it's a 68 overall. So We didn't expect much from the draft. We didn't get much from the draft, and that's fine. That's not what we needed. So we're good with what we've got. We're going to stick with it, and we're going to ride it out. And I think we could win the division this year, and hopefully we can go on a pretty big playoff run. Okay, so halfway through the season, this is what we like to see. We're 6-1. Now, okay, I noticed too the Browns are 0-7. What I was going to say is the Ravens are 6-0. That's not great. That's not great. Obviously, we're probably second in the conference, and we are second in our division. So that sucks. But they do play the 7-0 Packers. Go Pack, go baby. But as you can see, Burrow's having a great season, and that's all I really need to see. I'm not gonna lie. Burrow's having a good season, so we'll take that, and we're gonna go to the end of the regular season. We'll sim to the playoffs here, and hopefully we can take the division from the Ravens. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. Get us that first round bye. I would feel confident from there on out that that we could win this. So, good news is we won the division. Bad news is we didn't win the conference somehow. Somebody had a better record than us in the conference. I want to see who it was. The Chiefs. The Chiefs went 16-1. Dude, they went 16-1. They went 16-1 and won 16 straight. They won 16 straight games. No shot, man. Absolutely no shot. All right, well, I assume that means that Burrow did not win MVP this year. We'll still check. He might have, actually. Second in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Hurts won it. Jalen Hurts wins MVP. Andy Reid obviously wins Coach of the Year. Did we get any Offensive Rookie of the Year? We didn't. Obviously. I mean, we didn't expect it. Defensive, we didn't either. Nobody even in the running. Best QB, Demario Douglas. Hernandez with another great season. All three of our guys were up there. Offensive linemen are doing okay. Kappa did pretty good. No D linemen. No D linemen. No linebackers. No DBs. Maybe our issue is defense once again. Offense was third. Defense, let's see it, 23rd. Defense was fourth. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We should be able to win this. All right, so we are going to sim week by week. We are not watching it because we saw what happened last time, and we do get a win, 14-10. Not a fan of that. That's a little closer than I want, but I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. We get out of the first round, and that's what we like to see. Good thing is, too, we don't play the Chiefs until the AFC Championship if they make it there. So that's a positive about winning the division. If we didn't, we'd probably play them this round. All right, now we're going to sim this round. Please give us another. Okay. Now we play the Chiefs, who are on a 18-game win streak. We won by 11 last game. Who's on their team? There's got to be somebody on their team that is like just phenomenal, other than Mahomes, obviously. You know, they got the Mahomes, but like Chris Jones, 99, Mahomes, Pacheco had a great season, Creed Humphrey. Yeah, I mean, this isn't even like, this is their normal team. This is their normal team. It just developed well, and then they got a pretty good cornerback. And they drafted well, I guess. They drafted really well. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. They developed and drafted well. So that's that, I guess. We haven't checked our team, though. I wanted to check that and see if we got any upgrades. Hernandez is up to an 87. My goodness. Why did we sign Will Dissly and put him over Wallace? And then put Okay, no. Nope. With all due respect, no. What are we doing with offensive line? We had injuries, don't we? We have to have injuries. Why does our offensive line look like that? Dude, who is in charge of this? What is going on? Why was our offensive line so bad when we could have put those guys in? Okay, we fixed that. Defensively, doesn't look like we need to fix anything. I think we're good defensively. I will say Isaiah Simmons is disappointing. That was one signing I thought was huge, and when we got him, I'm like, yeah, that's gonna win us some games. It doesn't. It has not won us one yet. I think Hernandez is doing so good because he's a slot wide receiver. That's probably why. So now we are playing the Chiefs. All right. Once again, I am not going in there unless we make the Super Bowl. I'm not going in to sim it. We won. We won again. Back-to-back years in the Super Bowl, and we're playing the Panthers. The Panthers do have Nick Chubb. I know that for sure. They have Nick Chubb. Other than that, I don't know what they have. They have a solid defense. Their offense is okay. So, okay. We're going to check out the Panthers because I'm hoping this is the last season. A 2-season rebuild. Bryce Young is only an 80. He's not even a superstar. They have Chubb. They also have Najee. Okay. They got really good running backs. They have their receivers are terrible. What is this? They have Mike Gesicki. Maybe the O-line's really good. It's decent. So, yeah, it's pretty good. They have a pretty good O-line. A really solid O-line. Probably better than ours. No left end. Derek Brown at right end. That's nasty. Nixon. They drafted well. They got Frankie Louvu, Chris Barnes. Yeah, I mean, this team isn't, like, amazing. Now, we could have taken J.C. Horn from a few years ago, and instead we took Joey Porter in the Joe Mixon trade. We better win this game. That's all I'm going to say. This is a game that we need to win, and we're going to watch it. This could be an issue, but we're going to watch it. If we lose, I'm going to be disappointed again. As we give up 7 on the first drive. You'll love to see it. But we go down and we get 3 out of it. We actually give up 6. Okay. And then we get a stop on defense. Stops were something that I don't think we got last Super Bowl. And we give up another touchdown. This is not off to a great start. At all. We do stop them there. We need to score. We really need to score a touchdown, and we do get a touchdown. So we're back in this thing. We need a defensive stop. And we get it. 1st and 10. We're moving the football. Keep moving it. Come on, man. 4th and inches. We got it. Make the extra point. We are up by 1 in the Super Bowl with 1 quarter to go. We don't get a stop there. We do get one there. We get the ball back. Okay, this could be the dagger. It isn't. Okay. And they're going to score here. Force a field goal. And now with 3 minutes left in this ball game, Joe Burrow has a chance. And he does it. 24-19. On a 3rd and 10, we give up a huge play. And then we get Joey Porter. I told you. Joey Porter is a great pickup, and we got Joey Porter. All right, we're watching the rest of this game. We have the ball at the 12-yard line, 13. We're going to hand it off to J.K. Dobbins. Dobbins runs it down to the 5. I hope we don't have to do that every single play. Why am I playing? I don't want to play. Nope. That's not the challenge. That is not the challenge. Here we go. 1st down will win this game. A touchdown would also probably win this game. Any points would really... I don't know why you did that, Dobbins. You could have went down at the 1 and ended this. This is it. We're going to be Super Bowl champs. After how many videos, we finally get a Super Bowl. We did the Vikings. We did the non-power 5 schools players. We did the Big 10 players, and we're going to get it. We did. I said Vikings already too, didn't I? We're going to get it playing with the Bengals. They're a good team. They're a good team. If they could get, Carlos Hernandez in real life, Higgins to stay, you know, I don't know how to do this, so my apologies, but we're gonna win the Super Bowl. One more stop is all we need. As Bryce Young throws it across the middle, that could have been dangerous. That could have been extremely dangerous. If he ended up catching that, there's a chance that the Panthers get back in this thing. Uh, Bryce Young's going to throw an incompletion there. And this is it. 4th and 8. I think we can finally win one. Young's dropping back. Launching it. And we knock it out. I'm cheering during injury timeout. My apologies, but that's it. We're gonna win this game. It only took us 2 years. I imagine probably 3 or 4. That's crazy though. Maybe that's what they need to do. Just get another solid wide receiver and get rid of Mixon. There's still going to be, I think, 6 seconds left on the clock once this runs out, but maybe the field goal will run it off. I have no clue what they're going to do. I don't know. Either way, we win. Either by 15 or 12, or if they score a touchdown, 7. But we won the Super Bowl. All right, so this one's going to finally do it now. They're just going to line up and throw a Hail Mary, but it doesn't matter. Hendrickson might catch him, and he does. Knock the ball loose. And there we go. Joe Burrow and the Bengals win a Super Bowl. Honestly, the Bengals have a lot of money in real life. If their owner wasn't cheap, I think they probably could get a Super Bowl within the next couple of years, because I don't think the Chiefs are that good. The Bills are starting to fall apart. The AFC North is going to be a bloodbath, but if they can get out of that, I think they got a lot of money that they could be Super Bowl champs in the next couple of years. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We finally got a win and a rebuild. First time we've done that on Madden. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.